Welcome back to Pink Flamingos Swinger Radio, where we drink like we Irish, eat like we Italian, smoke like we Jamaican, and fuck like we porn stars. I'm your host, Cockstar 24/7, and this is my co-host, London.
Hey y'all.
Today's segment is going to be about kink and cannabis. It's a topic that a lot of people don't like to touch, but the benefits of adding marijuana into your sex life is amazing because it does a number of different things from healing a sore back to fixing a tragic sex life. So, with that being said, we're gonna jump off into a few fetishes or whatnot. You got any fetishes, London, that you like to talk about?
I do. I have two fetishes. One is cum. I love semen. The other one is urine. I love urine as well.
Wow, you're a very, very interesting young lady.
Thank
You
you.
turn a lot of guys on talking like that.
Oh yeah.
Most definitely. So, what was your first experience with semen? When did you know that you had a cum fetish?
Uh, let's see. I first started swallowing semen when I was maybe like 20 years ago. When I was in my 20s. I just really started to love it. Maybe recently, the last 10 years.
Wow. Um, well, let's get into detail about what do you like about cum so much?
Uh, let's see. I like the taste. I like the effect that it has on men when I'm sucking a dick and they coming and I'm swallowing. You know, most men are strong and rough and tough, but when you swallow their cum, it makes them vulnerable, it makes them weak, and it makes me feel like a boss, really, like I'm in control of the situation.
Very interesting. Wow. Um, that's pretty deep.
Yeah.
Okay. What about your fetish for pee?
I like cold showers. Some people think it's gross. I love it. Urine is real hot and warm and soothing. I typically only like it on my pussy. Like for men to pee on my pussy. I first discovered that I liked that one day when I was holding my urine, I had to pee real bad. And when I finally got to the toilet, when I did pee, it felt like an orgasm. Like it felt so good to release. I was actually moaning.
Felt real orgasmic.
Yeah, and it was real hot, flowing against my pussy. So that made me I want to try golden showers. So ever since then, I've liked to get golden showers on my pussy.
Mm, very, very interesting. You're a very interesting young lady.
Thank you.
hmm Um, what was your first experience with the swingers world?
I'm still new to the swingers world. I've always been interested in it. It intrigued me a little bit, but only to the point where I wanted to have people watch me fuck and I watch others. Um, I really don't want to, or haven't tried or experienced me fucking other people besides the guy I went to the swingers club with.
Okay, interesting.
Not saying I'm not open to it, but it's just I'm new to the lifestyle.
Okay, it is most definitely a lifestyle, and it do take some getting used to.
I'm sure.
But with the amount of freak that you have in you, London, I'm quite sure you'll fit in very well.
Maybe.
you know,
We'll see.
yeah. So moving right along, um, why we was named this episode "Cannabis and Kink" because um, we wanted to talk about the benefits of adding marijuana into your sex life.
Okay.
see, marijuana, it intensifies the sex. See, everybody can't consume marijuana because everybody can't smoke, but there's other options as far as like edibles and gummies and things of this nature. You see what I'm saying? Whatever may work for you. They even have THC, this lubrication for women that stimulates the private area really well or whatnot. And um, I went as far as doing some research of my own when I looked into cannabis and kink, right? And I come up with one word, and it was canisexual. It's a man-made word, but it's trademarked by man. And what a canisexual is when you pair marijuana and sex together. The word I'm looking for is it increases the intimacy. Um, like I know when I was first introduced to the BDMS world, they didn't allow for you to drink and participate in BDMS because you may hurt someone because alcohol have a different effect on you than the marijuana does. You see? See, marijuana, after you, to the touch, it intensifies from the hand. If say for instance, if you just rubbing on somebody, you get a different sensation.
You do.
You see? Even from the kiss on the neck. After indulging in a little cannabis. So I believe they go very well together. And it's a topic that people don't like to touch very often. As I watch many swinger radio shows and different things like that, and I never heard of it until I tapped into some group on FetLife where they was cannabis and kink. It's a group, but it's difficult.
I will say I'm not a weed smoker, but the one experience I had where I got high and had sex, that it was an awesome experience. It felt spiritual. It felt like my body was floating. It felt like I was no longer in the physical realm, but it took me to another level where the sexual experience was on the spiritual realm. And it felt so good that I actually started crying. like, it kind of scared me, honestly, because I never felt so much ecstasy, so much passion. Like, sex never felt that good to me before.
Yeah, it most definitely makes the sex more intensifying and enjoyable from the touch of a hand or just simply a kiss on the neck.
Everything was more
It enhances the sensation. You know?
Yeah, every touch, every kiss, every stroke was more amplified and intensified during that experience.
Yes, I will agree. You know, it even enriches your conversation in difficult situations. Make you a little more comfortable, a little more relaxed, put you more at ease. You know. So it most definitely it most definitely play a big factor in your mental, put you in a more relaxed stage of mind. You know.
That makes sense.
Absolutely. But moving right along with the cannabis and kink, you know, I believe, you know, every grown man should have a toy box. You know, I'm gonna share with you a little bit of what's in my toy box here. Excuse me for a minute. So we'll give a brief preview of what's in my toy box. Okay. Here we go again. Here we go again. Box. Box of toys. Every man needs to roll with his toy box. I don't know, depending on who I want to be today. I might want to be somebody different. Or I might want to put my favorite on. Just my ski mask. My bag of tricks. You know, what kind of play? With love and bondage. I was like, yeah, I go out with that in my mouth. So I don't know. So, what was your first experience in the kink world?
Let's see. I'm not sure what my first experience was, but I've tried a few things. I've role played rape. That's a fantasy of mine.
Rape?
Getting raped. Yeah.
Wow.
Somebody taking it just turns me on. That's about it. I may have been handcuffed once. May have handcuffed my dude once while I was sucking his dick. I have a lot more to explore in that field.
Okay, you got a lot more to explore.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, don't bring your bag of tricks out today. Oh, she said she liked the handcuff today. Let me see how you like that. Let's see how these feel. She gonna be locked in. Something different, new experience. How sexy you look with some bracelet on.
Watch my hair.
I got you there. You like the new jewelry?
I like it.
You like the new jewelry?
I do.
You look sexy in your new jewelry.
Thank you.
Absolutely, baby.
Oh my God.
We just playing, we role playing. Took that thing out too. Only at the pink flamingo. Oh wow. Enough of that play. But, yeah. right along. We're just getting back into the swing of things for the 2021. Last year was a hectic year for everybody, but look forward to hearing from us a few times a week now. We're gonna pick back up on this segment right here. If you interested in letting us doing a podcast with us or whatnot, or sharing some topics with us, why don't you go ahead and hit like and subscribe, and leave your comments at the bottom. I'm your host, Copstar 24/7, and here's the lovely London.
See y'all later.